I certainly start, Brittany, by asking, can you remember the first game you went to at the Aviva Stadium?
Yes, I went to a November international game where Ireland men were playing USA, I would say 2017. I think that was my first game.
And were there thoughts in your head, someday I could be out here?
No, never had it in my mind that was possible for, like, at the moment I was just playing for the Ulster women, and never thought that this could have been something for us. I thought that it was the home base of Irish rugby, but there was never girls playing, there was never women playing on that pitch. There was the double header, and I think it was 2014 that was played, but after that there was never Donnybrook Stadium is our pitch, or RDS. We always moved about, and we didn't have that kind of natural way to the Aviva. But the past couple of years, the way that women's rugby has grown, it has become more prevalent that it could be a possibility, and here we're getting prepared to play there. So,
was there a particular moment when you thought, okay, we could actually be going to the Aviva some stage in the near future?
Not a particular moment in my mind anyway that stands out, but the past couple of years, I think the momentum that has been built, and having the 30,000 people come to watch us play against New Zealand, have sold out games everywhere where we were playing in the World Cup. It's just, England have ran this very well. We've got so many people, so many spectators, even the TV broadcasting statistics were so high. We're okay, there's actually people here, there's actually people supporting and ready to come watch us in person. And then whenever the Aviva was announced, I think it was just utter shock. We knew that we could get there, and we were speaking about the possibility of having another home game in Dublin, but a bigger stadium. So we outgrew Donnybrook, we outgrew Energia Park, we outgrew those places. So yeah, it's brilliant.
How have the last couple of months prepared you for this weekend? Because you've had Twickenham, 77,000 people. Clermont in France was a serious cauldron of noise. You played at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for Sale just before the Six Nations as well. You've had a good opportunity to play in some pretty iconic venues.
Yeah, and I suppose that's really cool to say as well. We're so lucky and privileged in the position that we are, that we're playing in these positions and playing in these stadiums. I'd be sending videos and photos to my parents, my family, and our group chats and stuff, being oh, look at me, we're in the NFL away change room in Tottenham Hotspur, or we've got 77,000 people in the crowd saying, it's so nice to say. And whenever you're chatting to people afterwards and stuff, the atmosphere is class. But at the end of the day, it's the rugby that's on the pitch as well. That's what people are coming to watch. So the fact that the rugby is getting better and the rugby is becoming more of an importance, I think, is the big change.
Hi Brittany, how are you? Could you just talk to us a bit about how you personally approach weeks like this? Are you somebody that really tries to embrace the occasion, keeps an eye on the ticket sales, or are you somebody that is I have to stick to my process here and block out any other possible distractions?
I suppose that the build up to a game like this is one that you can't hide from, one that you can't in my mind anyway. I like to live my life as happy, as positive as I can. So the fact that you're going to be walking around Dublin with how many people coming around, you have your family texting you being train tickets booked to come down to Dublin, that kind of just drives me a little bit more than drives the nerves. So as I've stated before, the playing in stadiums, because there's been quite a few of those big attendances, I'm kind of used to that noise, I suppose, so I just use it as energy. And yeah, me personally, I just love it, and I bounce off the girls, I bounce off the team bus going in, walking in and seeing all the people, they're there to support you, and that's it. So you just kind of have to take that, it drives you.
With that in mind then, how big a role could the crowd play on Sunday? Because these Scotland games, they've been pretty neck and neck over the last couple of years.
Yeah, Scotland and Ireland games are very, very fun to play. We have such a similar style of play. We're very structured in our defence and attack. We kind of know each other inside out. We're two very well coached sides, so the games are the high ball and play minutes, high number of phases. So they're tough to break down. Scotland are a very good side. They play to the edges. They're their ship is run very well by Helen Nelson, and yeah. So we're going to need our support, and we know we've had 9,000 in Galway, and then the crowd there in the Aviva was class. So like that's going to be tripled whenever we go to the Aviva. So it's going to be unreal.
Just listen to you there. You can hear the excitement. Do you think is that the word around the camp at the minute? The mood this week, is it just excitement?
Yeah, excitement and like making sure that we enjoy it. Like this is our last week that we're going to be playing in this Six Nations, so making sure that we enjoy every single day. Like the days are tough. Like we train very, very hard. Our training idea is we try and train as like harder than the game, so the game feels a bit easier. So yeah, like actually making sure that we enjoyed this last week and enjoy each other's company. Like we always say that each last week of the campaign might be the last week that we play in this exact squad. Like the squad is so fluid. Yeah, it's a young squad, yeah, but like we have people coming in, we have people coming out, so this is the last time that we might be having this week together, so let's enjoy it. We've tried to put a smile on our faces and have fun the whole way, even though the bodies are a little bit sore 5 weeks in. So
yeah, great stuff. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Brittany, for so long the mantra around women's sport and rugby was you can't see it, you can't be it. In other words, it needed visibility and it needed role models. The fact that you're now stepping up onto the biggest platform of all in this country, how significant do you feel that is?
It's unreal. Like I feel like it's a pillar to like a foundation that we're going to set for the future. Like as soon as you get the first one done, that becomes a norm. And we're going to hope that that becomes a norm for us. Like we need the backing of all the Irish people, we need the backing of all of our supporters, the Green Wave, to make sure that they keep showing up for us and keep coming to the games, because women's rugby and like the Irish women's rugby is very, very like it's excelling and it's exciting. So like come and join it, and people that join, they stay. And it's just really great that we have this weekend, and hopefully it becomes a norm for like our under-21s had a brilliant campaign there. Like we've got a great bunch of girls coming in behind us, so it's just keep coming onto the train and hopefully we'll drive it forward.
It's not even a decade has passed since you first stepped into the Aviva to watch a man's game. Back then, it was beyond your wildest expectations. There was no pathway.
Yeah.
Can you quite believe now that it has happened? The growth, the exponential growth within your sport. That not only is there a pathway, you are now in the vanguard of something where you can sit in a stadium, or other kids can come in, especially young girls, not just hundreds of them, thousands of them, and watch this. Can you quite compute how that has happened during your sporting lifetime?
I suppose not, no. Like the change has been like class. Whenever I first started first started playing rugby for Ulster, even like there would be maybe 100 people come to support you, and that was mostly your family and your friends. So the fact that we've got like that 30,000 hit for this weekend is just out of my expectations anyway. But like I think that a lot of that comes down for the World Cup in England. Like they did such a good job with the visibility, they did such a good job with their media side of things and promoting it, and like our Irish rugby media going on top of that and making the most out of this sport that is the #1 fastest growing sport in the world. So I can't believe it, but we deserve it, so I'm quite grateful for it.
Final one. Are you conscious at all that you're not only competing to be the best you can be within the rugby family, but the great global game, I think, without disrespecting rugby, is football. But you're now going toe-to-toe with the international women's football team and potentially going to outstrip them. Again, is that just the stuff of dreams?
Yeah, to be fair, we haven't really thought about that, but like I was at their game whenever they had the 30,000+, I think it was 31,000 they had at their last game. I was actually a part of that support there at that game, and the audience was class. Like it was so nice to see so many people coming, and like mixtures of ages, mixtures of genders, like everybody coming to support. It's not just young girls, it's not just females coming. Like we had, whenever we were up in the Aviva, like there was a great male audience as well. Like we want to unlock so many different people coming to watch us and making sure that like it's not just a women's sport, it's not just a women's game, it's an everybody's game, and like we're here to put on a good spectacle for you at the weekend.
I always had the final, but this is the final one. So in the context of the answer you've just given, when you're watching the Ireland women's football team in front of 31,000, are you actually thinking, I want some of this, could this happen to us? As recently as that was it still beyond your expectation that you would be playing in front of a similar crowd at the same venue?
I suppose so, yeah, because like historically whenever we were playing like at the Dexcom, at Affidea, at Musgrave Park, Virgin Media Park, like our numbers have been below 10,000, around 10,000. Like we just hit our history making number there in Galway. So like the fact that we've tripled that, like that's exceptional. Like it's great. But I also can expect it as well at the same time, because like our wave is growing. Like so many people are stopping you on the streets, so many people are chatting about you, so many people are getting really, really invested in the squad. So I would like to see that it gets more than 30,000, and like the next time that we play at the Aviva, because there will be a next time, it will be even more than that.
Thank you very much.
I might just trouble you for one more as
Yeah.
well. On your own form at the moment, 2 tries at the weekend, albeit a combined distance of about a metre and a half. Where do you think your own game is at the moment?
Yeah, a metre and a half. Yeah, I suppose like those kind of, it's all that work to get up to the 5 metre line, and then as soon as we get there, we want to be as ruthless as we can. So if that means that I'm like, yes, okay, I carried 1 or 2 of them, but like I wouldn't have been able to get over the line if it wasn't for my 2 latchers, you know, that kind of way. And I think it's just that ruthlessness that we have as a squad, that no, as soon as we get here, the backs aren't having the ball, like the forward, we're going to score the try, we're going to try and get over as quickly as we can. So yeah, I think I'm just lucky enough to get put into the carrying spot and get over. So
Post France in particular, was it actually reassuring that you were able to nudge your way over from close range?
Yeah, frustrated after France, frustrated after the one held up and then one disallowed. Just me personally anyway, I took that on the chin. That really, really annoyed me. So like my team put us in that position, and I felt like I let them down by, you know, getting those two things that happened. But yeah, it's been a work on that we've had since then, and a work on that I've had since then. I've been really, really strict on my details, so thankfully has improved in that perspective.
Good stuff. Good luck again.
Thank you.
Can I just ask a quick one about your move to Manchester and sales now? How do you feel that's impacted you for this round?
I think that like just contact wise, it's really helped me in that kind of aspect of my contact repeatability. Like going through phases and stuff, I normally would have tired a little bit quicker, whereas now I feel like my kind of physical aspect of the game has improved in that side. I'm able to be a little bit more efficient in my wrestling, more efficient in my groundwork and getting off the ground quicker, and it doesn't tire me as much anymore. But like the international games, they're just as tiring anyway. But I think that that kind of side has really helped me from moving to Manchester.
I just have one question. I asked you a year ago, what would you say to your younger self? And you said, enjoy the moment. You could only dream of where you are now, so just enjoy it. So what now, a year later, around the corner from a record-breaking kind of match, what would you say to your younger self now?
It would just be like, rugby was never even a sport that I could have played in the locality of where I grew up. I had to drive 35 minutes to go to, I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but whenever your dad is driving you there and back, it's a lot to him. It's a commitment that you have to go each and every 3-4 times a week, and the fact that I was able to do that, and then now playing in the Aviva and the visibility of the game, just even the opportunity of doing that, it's just made me so lucky. I just feel really grateful and really lucky to be in the position I am today. So yeah, it's just again, I just echo what I said. It's just enjoy it. So there's 3 or 4 days. Geez, training's nearly over. 3 or 4 days until the game, and it's just really, really enjoy the build up, enjoy the girls, because you mightn't again be with that squad again. So yeah, it's just try and enjoy every moment.